take the map and drive the instructor inside the classroom and link it to the M step, then everything will move. You see it?
Ladies, third grade teachers, could you tell me, how do you think this professional development was for you today?
PD. It was productive. It was exciting.
We will never leave Mr. Hurt's advising.
Because the schools that I've worked with, the teachers I've worked with, their scores just go through the roof, because what I do is I talk about practical stuff that's practical. Because I'm a former teacher and also I'm a principal, so I'm gonna be telling you guys things that I know will work in your classroom.
For booking, please visit S. Hurt, School Turnaround Specialist.
I heard the school turnaround principal, and I am excited regarding the work that I'm doing. This past year, I was able to work with many districts all over the world, and we are going to the next level. Certain districts have been able to increase the report card grade from an F to a B, from a D to an A, and also we have gotten a couple of schools off the CSI list. Now, my next stage is I want to take schools and make them become national blue ribbon schools. So once again, if you would like to go to that next level, hey, just inbox me, reach out to me, and we can make it work. I'm excited. This work I'm doing is blessing schools all over the world. So if you want to be that next national blue ribbon school, hey, reach out and let's go ahead and do the work. And also with that, I got 2 dynamic books that I have that schools are picking up as we speak, and man, these are blessing your school. One is on school transformation, and the other one is on for parents and teachers and principals to come together as one for student success. Come on in. This is Sean Hurt with your Saturday morning podcast, and I'm excited. I am excited. We have another powerful podcast on this morning. And you know me, I call myself the school turnaround principal because for the last 15 plus years, I've been a principal, and also I work with schools all over the world to help them to increase academic achievement. And this one is going to be another powerful podcast. We're going to talk about discover how to align the blueprint with the state assessment, the blueprint. You say, Hurt, what is the blueprint? Well, I'm going to give you the answers to that. What is the blueprint? All right. So let's take about 2 minutes. Come on in, hit that share button. Let me know where you're coming from. I need to know where you're coming from. What state are you coming from? Because as I talk about the blueprint, I want to be able to talk about your state. So give me 2 minutes as I get on my Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter people in. Oh man, it's a nice Saturday, cool breeze in Michigan. I know football season is upon us, but let's put a pause on football. You can save it, you can DVD that. Let's put a pause on it as we get some really good information. So just give me 1 second as I get all of my people in. Come on in, and I want to make sure I got all of my folks in. This is another powerful podcast. Boy, I tell you. And then you got to get your pencil paper out. I'm going PowerPoint style again. You say, Hurt, again. Yes, I'm going PowerPoint style. I want to make sure that we are learning. We're learning. I got information to share. I have information to share on this morning. So once again, give me about a couple more minutes. Yes, I want to get this information out to everybody. But you really need to have your leadership team. If you're a principal, superintendent, you really need to have your team ready to go. Because the information that I'm about to give to you, I'm telling you, is going to blow your mind. You're going to say, Hurt, I did not know that we can do it. Yes, you can do it like that. Yes, you can. I did not know, Mr. Hurt, regarding vocabulary that the kids need to know in order to take our scores to the next level. Yes, it is very important. So hold on. We'll make sure we're all set. Get everybody in. All right. Let me get these. I want to get the captions off. I want to See everybody. Get the captures off. All right. Let's go get this party started. Good morning, everybody. Once again, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Principal Kafele. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dr. Jeter. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Rashard Davis. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Hold on. Let's see. Come on in. Yes, I'm having a hard time with my toolbox. So me is just jumping. It's jumping. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. GM from Maryland. Good morning. Good morning, WT from Atlanta, Tyler Hamilton. Good morning to you from Michigan. All right, Michigan. Good morning to you, Dr. Houston, Stacy Joy. All right, I got it going on. All right. Principal Kafele again, Dr. Jeter, Rashard Davis, September Advance. Good morning. Where you from, September? Put the state where you're from. Good morning to you, Dr. Williams. Good morning to you. Give me the state. Put the state where you're from. Good morning to you, Ms. Blanchard. Good morning to Ms. Brown. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Tell me where you're coming from. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. Once again, Shaw Hurt School Turnaround Principal. And I have my Saturday morning podcast. We call ourselves the Fantastic Four. It's myself at 10. We have Craner Educate at 10:30, Principal Kafede at 11, and Josh Tarver Sunday at 5 o'clock. So every time before I get into my PowerPoint, I always ask the question. I always ask this question to everybody. What keeps you up at night as an educator? What is keeping you? And let's put it in the chat. What is keeping you up at night as an educator? What is that one or two things that, man, you're thinking about? For me, is two things. First, I am just asking the question, are the schools getting the correct information as it relates to how to increase student achievement and how to have better classroom management at their school? And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today, because I'm going to give you some information that's going to blow your mind. So that's the first thing that's keeping me up at night. Are we getting the right information? You can get information, but is it the right information that's going to take your school to the next level? That's why these podcasts that we're doing is free, and we're giving you information that's going to take your school to the next level. The second thing that's keeping me up at night is the school shootings. All of these school shootings that's taking place. This week alone, it was 2 mass school shootings that took place this week alone. Before I get into that, I would, when I heard about it, I'm praying for the schools, the principals, the people that got killed, the families, everybody. It really hit home to me. It really hit home. Being in education for over 25 years, I am tired of it. I'm really tired of it. The one mass shooting, it was a 14-year-old. And when I read about it, matter of fact, I was in the meeting, and then I got a text message from my mother, and she said, "Sean, did you hear about the mass shooting that just took place about 30 minutes ago?" So I'm look at it, and I'm in the meeting with about 6 or 7 other educators, and I said, "Oh my God, it's just been a shooting that took place down in the Georgia area, high school. The young man was 14 years old, and when I read about it and saw it, the only thing I could think about is my kids. I have 2 kids. I have a son that's 15 years old. He's a sophomore in high school. And I have a daughter that's 17 years old, and she's a senior in high school. And when I read about it, my stomach sunk again. And I just only think about those families, the kids, the teachers, the principals, everybody, man. Like I said, I was a former principal, man, so I know how that is. So I'm just praying. Mental health is real. It is real. It's real. We got to do something. We got to put more money into the mental health. We got to have more social workers. We got to sit down, talk to these kids, have conversations, talk to the parents. whatever we got to do, but it has to stop. So those are the two things that's keeping me up at night. And once again, I am praying for the families, for everybody in the district, the community, the kids, the parents, the teachers, the staff, you name it. You name it. And that's something that, man, I just, so those are the two things that's keeping me up at night, okay? Once again, Principal Kafele said I have a lot to say about it myself this morning as well. That's good, Principal Kafele. So make sure everybody tune in now. This is, we are a family. We are a family. I know Principal Kafele is going to really elaborate on it, get more in depth. So everybody tune in, but we are a family. We are a family. We are a family. I pray for, I seriously pray for everybody that's on my podcast. I pray when I hear about something, or if you inbox me and say, Hurt, I want you to, I really do, because, it's, the educational family. So when you hear about it, it just really hits home. I don't have the words. Like I said, I was in the meeting and my heart sunk. My heart sunk. My heart sunk. And like I said, I can only imagine, man, losing your kid in your husband, your wife gets shot at school. They're dead. We got to do something, everybody. We have to do something. That's why these podcasts, the conversations, that's why, when you got to go to the school board meetings, you have to attend the school board meetings. I'm gonna say this again. I don't know why I'm on this, but you have to attend the school board meetings. The funding, they're passing bills at the state level, national level, that's taking away millions and millions of dollars of funding for mental health. So, for example, if they take away $3 million out of your district in Title I, Title II, Title III, 31A, that means they're going to take away social workers. They're going to take away counselors. Those they fit up under that money. Even with general funds, that money is allocated to be able to bring in mentoring programs, girls and boys mentoring programs, to be able to hire 3-4 times social workers, counselors. So if I take $3 million to $4 million from the budget, it slashes that right there. Yes. So I'm gonna stop right there. I don't want to get into it, but let's just keep on having those conversations. Let's keep on talking about it. The next thing is that what's happening in education? What's happening in education? Well, I will be in New York on Monday. I'll be with Principal Finn. So I'm coming down to New York, and we're going to go ahead and roll up our sleeves and get to it. You know how we're going to do it. Get to it. So I'm excited. I'm going to be in New York all day on Monday. Also, I would like to give a big shout out, hopefully she's on here, to Principal Oglesby. Principal Oglesby, if you're on here, just put it in the chat. I'm on here, or somebody from her school. She inboxed me two days ago, and she's been putting videos up and things of that nature. She's in North Carolina for the second year in a row. Dr. Oglesby, for the second year in a row, they made their academic growth based on the state assessment. So they went from, in North Carolina, they have these status where you're in low achieving school and all that. For the second year in a row, she has performed higher than all of the area schools regarding growth and proficiency. I believe her report card grade is a B. I believe last year I showed a video and she just put it up on Facebook and also on her social media this morning. For the second year in a row, she has had high student achievement on the state assessment. So congratulations to you, Dr. Oglesby, and your team. You're doing some great work. I got that. So I got that message on Thursday. And then on Wednesday, I got the message on Wednesday. I'm on my phone. Then I got a message on Wednesday. Hold on. It was Wednesday at 11:06. 11:06. Everybody say 11:06 a.m. in the morning. Principal Kim Ross said, Hurt. We had a 6% increase in all subject areas on our state assessment. We took it to the next level we increased on our state assessment by 6% in all subject areas. So once again, Principal Kim Ross out of Spirit Creek, congratulations to you. So I got good news on Wednesday, and I got good news on Thursday regarding schools that I worked with that's increasing their student achievement. So why am I happy? Because now I'm about to walk you through some of the things that they did last year to have this achievement. Two powerful principles. So I got about 15 minutes, and I'm about to go PowerPoint style. Now, this is what I need. You still got time. Hit that share button, because now I'm about to show you what you can do in order to have that 8, 10, 12% increase on your state assessments. So just go ahead and get that pencil and paper out. Hit the share button. Get your team ready. You still got time. All right. I'm motivated, and I'm excited. Once again, we're going to discover how to align your blueprint with the state assessment. All right. Everybody good? Let me go on my, hit that share button. Let me make sure we're solid. We're good. Let me get out of there. These documents and stuff like that. We'll make sure we're good. All right. Okay. Let me make sure that we're good. Okay, we're good. Yep. Okay. So the first thing is that if you really want to move the academic needle, you have to understand the importance of your state blueprint. Now, I have people from New Jersey in the house. I got people from Atlanta. I got people from Vegas. I got Dr. Sheikah Houston, Tammy Taylor from South Carolina. I got people from Michigan. So I'm about to show you what it looks like for your particular state. And this is what schools are doing in order to move it. All right. Now, let me give you some information. All right. So we can see good. Now, this is the problem, everybody. Did it move? Okay, this is the problem. Make sure it's moved. Okay. You have 27 weeks into your state assessment. You have 27 weeks. Everybody put 27 weeks. But your state wants you to cover 38 standards. So let's just look at it like that. I'm gonna talk practical. If the state of South Carolina, Dr. Sheikah Houston, if Illinois, Dr. Jeter, if New Jersey, Principal Faley, if they're saying, okay, we want the middle school, elementary kids in math, in fourth grade math, eighth grade math, ELA, whatever, to be able to understand 38 standards. We want you to cover 38 standards, but your assessment is in 27 weeks. We know that it takes at least 1 week or even 2 weeks, depending on how that standard is to cover. So even with the rationale to say, if it takes 1 week to cover a standard, that means we're going to need 38 weeks to be able to cover one standard per week. But you're telling me that the state assessment is in 27 weeks. So that means just by basic math, we're not going to be able to cover 11 standards. Is that making sense? And then on top of that, you're going to have some standards that the kids just won't get. Or you're going to have some standards that you're going to cover in September. You're going to have to revisit that in January and February. And then on top of that, you got Thanksgiving break, you got Christmas break, you got spring break, you got all these breaks. So now we're off for a week, and then they probably forgot. So how can we make this work? So that is why the first thing, principals, I don't care if you've been doing it for 35 years or 35 days. The first thing is that you must know the blueprint for your state. A lot of times we don't even know it. We don't even have an idea. We heard about it. What does it look like, Okay, so now I'm about to show you what it looks like for a couple of states, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to even go more in depth. So, all right. So let's look at Alabama. Hopefully I got 1 million people from Alabama on here, because I'm showing you your blueprint. I talked about that. So this is the blueprint for 5th and 6th grade math, the 2023 blueprint for people from Alabama. So let's just be practical. This right here for 5th grade is showing me the 4 domains in 5th grade, 6th grade, the 5 domains. Yep, five and 6. Yep, 4 and 5. So right here it's telling you the possible points that you get. The most points you get for 5th grade is 42. I'm gonna walk you through this. So consequently, follow me very closely. I love it. I love it. I love it. Say I love it. If you got 26 weeks, it's telling you, look, it's 23 standards. Oh my God, for 5th grade that you got to cover. So even if I said, all right, I got 27 weeks before my state assessment, Alabama is telling me to cover about 44, 45 standards. But on the ACAP, it's saying these are the 23 standards, the most important standards. I got 48, but these 23 standards, the kids will be exposed to on math. And then on top of that, it gives you the points. So even if I look at operations with numbers and fractions and data analysis with measurements and geometry, that's going to give me 27 points. And then even if I want to tackle base 10, that's going to give me 27 plus 9, 36. Yep, 36 points. So if I'm the principal, if I don't do nothing else, I need to look at these 3 domains for the next 27 weeks in my after school program and things of that nature. Principal laws, you say, I love it. Yes, 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 it's so important. Let's go to Ohio. Hopefully people from Ohio are here. Come on, Ohio. Come on, Ohio. Tell me where you at. I know y'all, Ohio State Buckeyes, I know y'all got a football game at 12, but it's 10:21. You're supposed to be on here. Ohio, 4th grade math blueprint, the same thing. Look, it's giving you the standards. These are the domains. It's giving you the standards. You have 27 weeks. That's why the blueprint is so important. It's telling you, ladies and gentlemen, principal, superintendent, what you need to do. Look at it right there. Look, I'm giving you the answers to the test. All right. Now let's go to Michigan. Michigan in the house. Look at this. Math, because I'm strictly doing math. So, hey, reach out to me. We'll do ELA. I got all of the information. I got everything here in my office. It's not one state I don't have. So you got 7th grade. Look at this. Michigan is saying they're telling you, look, 29 weeks to cover 25 standards. But it's more standards in 7th grade you got to cover. So how can you legitimately cover all of the standards? But it's telling you, Michigan, I'm from Michigan. Listen, I know M stuff like the back of my hand. It's telling you, all right, 7th grade teacher, geometry, statistics, and probability, 7 points and 8 points. Everything else, look, it's giving you the points per thing, and then it's giving you the crosswalk. So if I am a principal, if I am a coach, if I am a assistant superintendent, I'm putting my hat right here. Look at 6th grade. It's telling you the number systems and expressions and equations, 17 points. So if I add up all the rest of the domains, it won't even equal up to these 2 right here. What's the next one? Oh, Texas star. Texas. I got Texas. Look. Same thing. Why are we not looking at the blueprint to understand what the kids need to know? You start with the end in mind. You have to start with the end in mind. This is the blue. It's showing, it's telling you what the kids need to know. That's why the Dr. Oglesby's and the rest of them are getting these 15 to 20% increase, because you're scratching your head like, how are they doing this? We're working hard. We're putting it, I'm coming in early, I'm leaving late, I'm doing all of these things where you're working hard, but you're not working smart. You're not working smart. If you do not take a couple of hours today, tomorrow, and just unpack, just look at I'm giving you the answers to, this is the answers to the test. Answers to the test. Now, I'm going to give you some more information. Take a picture of this, everybody. Please do not leave. Hit the share button. You got to get this. Now, you got the blueprint, but the other part is that you need the academic vocabulary. Dr. Sheikah Houston, Tammy Taylor, they have been talking about it for years. Not months, but years. Academic vocabulary. This is what's getting the school. If you don't have this, your kids is going to be behind. It's not that they don't know it, but we're teaching the wrong stuff. So now, this is the academic vocabulary for ELA. It's kind of small. That's why you got to bring me into your school and I can support. But this is the academic vocabulary. So what they're saying is that based on the state assessment in your state, I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger. This is the academic vocabulary for ELA that the kids need to know. Somehow, some way, you got 27 weeks. What you need to do, what I would say you need to do, is that you need to take 3 vocabulary words per week. ELA, math, science, and social studies, and make sure you cover them. They can be your spelling words. They can be on those assessments. They can be, okay, define, write, use it in a sentence, however you want to do, but this is the academic vocabulary for ELA that every school needs to know in the United States of America. Florida, Texas, Michigan, Ohio. Well, Hurt, are you serious? Yes, I am very serious. Now we got, it's kind of small. Okay, cool. Yep. 5th through 8th grade academic vocabulary. Look, it's right here. So when the state assessment comes and they ask questions like make inferences, point of view, author's purpose, the climax, closing, elaboration, figurative language, you already have went over this academic vocabulary with your students. Oh, I'm talking good. I know I'm talking good now. See, comment. That's why I said I'm about to give you something that you probably knew, but now I'm actually giving it to you. Look, it's right there. It's right there. So now, Hurt, stay with me. I got 3 more minutes. Now, Hurt, you're telling me that I need to get the blueprint. Yes, I'm telling you that. Then, Hurt, you're telling me, okay, I need to get the academic vocabulary for ELA, math, science, and social studies. Yes, I've given you ELA right here. I'm giving it to you right here. And then you're saying, Hurt, we got about 27, 28 weeks. Yes. So just take 3 or 4 vocabulary words and have your ELA 8th grade teacher, your math teacher, science teacher, use them. Okay. All right. And so now I'm walking you through it. And then you say, okay, how do we align it? Okay, how are we aligning it? This is what I did as a principal. So what I did was this. I took those particular standards that I showed you on the blueprint, and then I did it in chunks. So from September to December, I had a 12-week pacing with the standards. So these are the standards that we covered right here. And then at the bottom, you can't see it, but at the bottom of the PowerPoint is right here. We had 3 academic vocabulary words for math. This is math on the left and reading on the right. So now I'm covering the standards every week. And then we're also having academic vocabulary. Okay. Oh man, this time flies. Same thing. Look, time flies. So we see the academic vocabulary right here. We're seeing it down here. We're seeing it down here. You see it down here. You see it. Look. Expanded notations, operations, fact family. For ELA, main idea, retail, and purpose. I'm telling you, so I lined it for 12 weeks. So I started in September and I lined it to December. Now I'm gonna stop right. I got so much more information to give to you, but I just want to give you that. You know what? Let me just talk about this real quick. And then we call it short cycle assessments. Write it down. Short cycle assessments. So every Friday, we gave the kids an assessment based on what we taught for that week, which we do. But then also with that, the assessments was aligned to our state assessment and also our district assessment. So we knew when the kids took the assessment on Friday, if they passed it, that they were going to be able, when they see it again, for the state and also for our district, that they were going to pass that particular standard. But once again, we did backwards teaching. We looked at the blueprint and we said, all right, these are 27 standards. We're going to just chunk it out. The first, we're going to do 13 and 13. So we was able to cover it all. So I'm going to stop right there. Man, it's 10:30. I don't want to go past my time. It's 10:30. So this is what I would like for us to do. After I get off, please, let's everybody go support my sisters in education, Dr. Shiki Houston and Dr. Tammy Tutter, Create and Educate. Also, with that, if you need me to come to your school and work with your school, that's what I do. That's what I'm doing in New York. That's what I did in North Carolina. That's what I did in Arkansas. Just inbox me. We can set it up. You do not have weeks and weeks to wait. Don't wait till October, November, December to say, hey, could you know, come, let's set it up now. Inbox me. We'll schedule a meeting and we can move forward with this. I want you to have the same testimony that Dr. Oglesby had and Dr. Ross had regarding increase. Don't wait. Let's get it done now. So, all right. So thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Please share, talk about it, inbox me. And also, last thing is that if you have ordered books from me, all of the books were shipped out on Thursday. I'm very sorry. I talked to my publishing company. They was awesome, but everything has been shipped out on Thursday. So if you have ordered books, your book should be coming today, no later than Monday or Tuesday. So thank you very much. Let's have a blessed week. This is the blueprint. Let's support my Create and Educate. And I will see you same time next week. And let's be blessing. Let's be a blessing to somebody. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about what I'm doing as an educator. Thanks.